that it did. Come on. Well, good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas. This video that I'm doing is going to be on the progress of the northern segment of the Greensboro urban loop, and the first part of the drive is going to be on what was recently completed earlier this year in April 2018, and then we're going to drive around on some other roads and see what progress has been made. Okay, so right now I am turning onto this very new portion of the urban loop, and as you can see here, this is right now it's one lane, but there is more than enough pavement for it to become 2 lanes, and I think that's what the North Carolina Department of Transportation's that will be referred to this video as NCDOT. I believe that's going to be NCDOT's eventual plan, is to have 2 lanes once the whole urban loop gets done, and then it'll, as you can see, the pavement's narrow, so they're going to have 2 lanes going into 1 eventually, because there's going to be a lot of truck traffic coming from the FedEx hub. And then, of course, that ramp we just saw is coming from Bryan Boulevard West. So here we are now. This is 840 going north and east. Okay. And of course, we're filming this on Christmas morning. I thought about doing a video a couple weeks ago, but then of course we had the big snowstorm, a foot of snow, which is really uncommon for this time of year here in North Carolina. And actually, we're only supposed to get like 6 inches of snow the whole year. the seasonal average is 6 inches. And then, so on this road, we see 65 miles an hour, which 70 is the statewide maximum, and for some reason, North Carolina really is fairly strict for a southern state with its 70 mile per hour speed limit. And this is on a lot of the urban loops too. Well, they call it the urban loop, but if you look around us, it's not very urban. It's a lot of pine trees, and it's actually fairly rural. So of course we see here, we're coming up on US 220, which is a very major thoroughfare as you go from the northwest to the southeast here in Greensboro. And of course, see, all traffic has to exit up here, which we will, of course. And you can see the road get narrow. What's going to happen here is eventually this is going to be 3 lanes on this side, 3 lanes to the left of us, where you see that yellow Penske truck. That's going to be, so it's going to be a 6-lane highway, which is very cool. Because I know that down in Orlando, they're completing the Beltway down there, and it's only going to be 2 lanes each way, and they already have so much housing development going on down there. It's probably going to be congested from day one. But at least Greensboro, they do a really good job. I wish that guy would use his blinker there, but around here they do a really good job managing the growth and the infrastructure. And then, of course, that's under construction right now, but it's going to continue to Lawndale Drive, and that portion is going to be completed. They're saying September, October of this 2019. I think more realistically, probably by the end of 2019. So we'll see what happens. But now we're turning on Lake Jeanette Road here. Throughout this video, you'll be seeing the urban loop construction for a few minutes, and then it's going to disappear for a few minutes. That's just the nature of the the road system in this part of Greensboro. One of the biggest reasons why they're building this urban loop is because there's really not a whole lot of roads here in Greensboro that actually go east to west. They more go north to south, or they go, like this one we're on, they go from the southwest to the northeast. Okay, now we're going over the urban loop construction again, as you can see on our right there. And then there's a bridge just for pedestrians over there, which is really cool. Part of the Atlanta Yadkin Trail. That is actually open. You can come up here, like this this young lady to our right. She's taking advantage of the Atlanta Yadkin Trail today. Yeah, but it's open right now. Yeah, you can come on out and walk on that bridge. Pretty cool. Look at these wide telephone poles. I haven't seen anything that wide before. That's pretty. What we're driving on now. Well, these roads from this point forward in the video, I've actually never driven on before, so we're both kind of experiencing a lot of oohs and ahs, you know. So yeah. And 35 along here, that's, in my opinion, that's a little low. I do notice that Greensboro is, compared with Orlando and Wilmington, the speed limits tend to be a little lower for these kind of suburban roads for some reason. Weird. When we were going on Battlefield Boulevard, traffic was, I mean, it was a ghost town, which that was one of the reasons why I was going to do this video a couple weeks ago, but then the snow got in the way. I was like, okay, yeah, you know, I'll do it on Christmas morning. It's about 11:30 right now, Christmas morning. I was like, you know, traffic's going to be fairly light, and there shouldn't be a lot of wild Gucci birds, aka bad drivers out either. Okay, so this is we're at Lawndale, and so let's see. We're going to go back. We're now north of the urban loop. Now we're going to go back to where construction is. Okay. I need to make sure I have my little cue sheet with me here. Okay, so. As you can see, we're starting to get the orange barrels and the orange construction signs. So we're getting, of course, this big crane. We're like getting right on it here. I don't know why this person's slowing down. I would have passed them, but oh well. They've seen a ghost. Okay, so this is going to be a full-blown interchange here with the urban loop. This is Lawndale Drive at the Greensboro urban loop. Of course, this used to be a gas station right here. It's been condemned now because it's right in the right-of-way. And this interchange should be done again. They're saying September, October of 2019, so less than a year. And I think that, judging by what I just saw and what you just saw in this video, I think that's pretty daggone realistic, if I say so myself. Oh, it's a new Subaru. Maybe somebody got a car for Christmas. But that interchange is really going to help, especially with people like yours truly who live north and west of the city. We get to Battlefield Park. The Science Center is also on this road. So it's a lot. It's going to take enormous pressure off of Battleground Boulevard. I almost said Battlefield Boulevard. That's a major road in Chesapeake, Virginia. Okay, Greensboro Science Center up here. I have not been yet. I hope to go very soon. I heard prices are very affordable. I think it's only like $12 to get in. You go to some of the other science centers in these bigger cities, and you got to pay $10 for parking, and then it's like at least $20 to get in, especially at the one in Orlando, I know. So, man, people are blocking the left lane today, aren't they? Okay, so this is... Alright, so hopefully after... There's no green turn arrow here, which I don't like, but at least traffic volume is fairly light. I tell you, down where I work in High Point, there's a real busy intersection and no green turn arrow, and people really take the life in their hands when they make a left turn. But anyway, this is Lake Jeanette now. Lake Jeanette Road, I should say. And again, we're south of the urban loop, and now we're going to cross back into it. This is the, we just passed the, an eastern subsection of New Garden Road, which is actually cut off from the west part of New Garden Road because of the Guilford National Battlefield there. That car, like, it's a good thing I was turning right there, because that car would have had a collision, I'm afraid, if I was going straight. Roundabouts are real dangerous, real dangerous. I mean, they would be great if people knew how to use them, but most people do not know how to use them. They don't know what yield means. Okay, oh good, more urban loop construction. We're now on phase 2. This is Lawndale to Elm Street. This portion should be completed by the end of the year 2020. And yeah, as you can see, it's still a good couple years off. To the left, they're doing a lot of tree clearing. To the right, it's a lot of dirt. So we got the library, the fire station up here. It's real pretty up here. Even we're in. Oh, thanks for waiting for me. This Audi Fowdy. Before this Audi Fowdy pulled out in front of me, it was a pretty area. But still fairly pretty here in the later portion of December. So it was nice of him to use his blinker. He didn't do that either. So so we'll call Audi Fowdy pinhead number 1 of this Christmas 2018. See quite a few people out today walking, which is a nice thing. They're like, Christmas dinner, that's later. We want fitness now. And I really can't stand when sports cars, they drive all freaking slow and crap. Don't you? It's like, why'd you buy a sports car? Buy $60,000 for a sports car and drive it like grandma. Oh, now they must have heard me because they're speeding up now. Okay. Okay, so... And now it looks like really not a lot has been. Oh, okay, up here I started to see some more clear train for the loop. Mr. Audi found he can't find his blinker today. Okay, so now we're entering phase 3, and you just saw from phase 2, Lawndale to Elm, just a lot of tree clearing. When we were back on by the Lake Jeanette Library, some dirt going on, but not, nothing. Lawndale is really where the action was as far as building out the interchange. So we're going to be on Pisgah for just a moment or two, and then we're going to turn on to, I don't know where our next street is. I have to look at my little sheet here once I get on this road. Okay, North Church Street. Why is this person... Oh, jeez. When you want to drive below the speed limit, pick the right lane, okay? Jeez. This person. That's right. Pull out right in front of me, you goomba. Jeez. Must be from High Point. Oh, now they get over. The heck? Wow. Today's Christmas. Can you act like it for it's not even afternoon yet, people. Cheese and crackers. Oh, man, where all this traffic come from? Come on. Golly day. What are you waiting for, next Christmas? Jeez. Okay, so our first evidence of urban loop construction. This orange sign is blacked out right now. But eventually, within the next few months, I'm sure it won't be. Okay. So we're on Church Street now. And this, I believe, is where the loop is going to go. See that big clearing to our left? It's a field right now, and then we see some pebbles and some, what do you call that? Pipes there. And this is it's just gonna be an overpass with Church Street. The last interchange was on Elm Street, and again, Elm Street to US 29, which will complete the whole entire urban loop around Greensboro. That section is not slated to be completed until the end of 2021. So 3 years from now, the whole loop should be done. Hopefully, knock on dash. Depending on what the weather does, obviously. 2018 was the wettest the wettest season on record here in Greensboro. as well as most North Carolina. Wilmington got 100 inches of rain. They normally only get 50. Okay, Greensboro got 60 inches of rain. We usually get about 40, 45-ish. So we're looking for Archer Gate Road. Across from Heritage Hill Banquets. So it's a nice little sidewalk here. And now, believe it or not, I think we're still in the Greensboro city limits. But yeah, it's looking real pretty up here. The lake's on the northern side of town. I mean, really, as far as beauty in the immediate Greensboro metro area, there's really not much that's more picturesque than that. I believe it's up here. I'm not. Okay, maybe not. It's probably up here somewhere. Let's see. That's what we just had to keep going. I know we're close because I know we were supposed to go over a little. What do you call that? A viaduct or a causeway through a lake, and then we're supposed to be pretty close. Oh, a trail up here. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, City of Greensboro. Drinking water supply. These lakes, you can look at them, but you can't swim in them because it's the drinking water supply. Alright, Archer Gate, where are you? Okay. There we go. Okay, Heritage Hill. Okay, here we go. Alright. Ryan Watts was the Democrat in the 6th Congressional District. Fortunately, was won handedly by Mark Walker, I should say. And that's my political reference for this video. If you want more political talk, go to my sister channel, The Conservative Pelican. This channel is all about bad drivers, road videos, and that whole thing. I really don't try not to cover politics. But if I see something political when I'm driving, yeah, I'm going to mention it. That's pretty cool, that dead end sign. You don't see too many of that. Usually you have to turn onto the road and then you're like, oh man, that's a dead end. Oh jeez. Okay, so Yanceyville is now the Urban Loops intersection with Yanceyville is going to be a full-blown interchange. It's going to be the last interchange before the Urban Loop intersects with US 29. And the current part, which was finished last year, of the eastern 785 section of the Urban Loop, And now you can play along with me where the loop's going to go. See if we see any signs of that. Wow, this is really pretty here. There's clouds. I almost thought these clouds were like mountains for a second there. Gotta love the rolling hills, dude. Again, through the lake. You see some power lines here. I actually like looking at power lines. I know I'm kind of weird, but you know, I don't think they make Troy Lawson. Yeah, my boy. Power lines. They really don't uglify. Is that a word? Uglify a landscape as badly as I think a lot of people think they do. Okay, good. Now we're coming up on urban loop construction again. As you can see, we have the telephone poles are going to be relocated. Oh, and now we're back in city limits. Wow. Okay. Utility pole relocation here. Got some big pipes.